So here's our truck that we brought all the way up to Fence Tech just to show people a fence truck. Brand new F-650 that we just finished. The timing of it was perfect. We had the bed is all retrofitted and updated for this truck. So this bed actually was originally built in like 1998 or 99, and this is the third truck that it's lived on. Welder shoved back in there, and then we have our welding leads and everything mounted here. And I'm not that tall of a guy, right? And I've tested it, and I can reach to turn the welder on and off and reach all the controls in here. So the height of it is dialed in pretty nice. So like if you loosen this bolt right here, it'll allow the whole thing to rotate sideways, so you can just pull the lead straight off. You don't have to try to pull it out of the side like that. These welding leads are really good. They're diamond lead reels. We just get them on Amazon. I mean, you can see we have shelves and a couple of can holders and stuff like that in this box. And then if we make our way back, these are all 24 by 24 boxes. So with it being a little bit higher truck bed, we were able to put pretty good sized boxes in here. We've started to adapt some of the Milwaukee pack out stuff. And so that's what you see inside the boxes. There's actually mounting plates in there, so we don't have to worry about anything jumping around and moving whenever it's being hauled back and forth and stuff. Of course, we have a rack up top, so we can run pipe all the way from the back of the truck up to the top of the cab, or put gates up there, anything that's long. We put some steps back here on the back just to make it a little bit easier to climb up and down, and they do fold, so they fold up and down, but it just makes it a little bit nicer having a step that comes out of the back of the truck. We got a few more storage containers thrown in here. I think at first they were buying something other than Milwaukee, and I was like, man, let's just go ahead and get the Milwaukee one. So those may or may not be replaced with Milwaukee. I'm not sure yet, but you can see in here we've got a bunch of other pack out stuff shoved in these boxes too. It'll all be mounted down to the inside of the box. Milwaukee, we just think their stuff's pretty good. They don't give us anything free or any of that. We do work for Milwaukee, so you know, we do kind of have that bit of a relationship, but we paid for all this stuff. Just showing you what we're doing. Of course, we got a water cooler in here and a post driver. I got a little mount for the post driver in there just to keep it nice and protected as well. So these long boxes are across a lot of our trucks, and that's where we'll put post hole diggers and, you know, shovels and kind of all the long tools. We just let them run all the way across the bed right there. And yeah, here we are back at the cab again. So nice crew cab truck, and that's pretty much it.